Clients occasionally ask for help with a cash flow crisis. Those times when cash outflows exceed cash income and cash reserves are already low. Most business owners go through this from time to time. If you find yourself in a situation where it looks like you don't have enough cash to pay your bills, then here are some suggestions that will help you through what is hopefully a short-term situation. First, collect accounts receivable. Make sure that staff is diligent about collecting your fees at the time of service. For patients that have any amounts past due, consider asking your staff to call to collect and accelerate income. Also remember to make sure that insurance companies have all of the information they need to process claims. Secondly, focus on expenses, both at the office and at home. Look through your general ledger. Make sure that any discretionary expenses are lowered or eliminated altogether. You want to have the minimum cost necessary to run a professional practice. At home, consider eliminating discretionary expenses, or at least deferring some temporarily until you get through the crisis. Remember that we don't like to look at retirement savings as a discretionary expense. Thirdly, adjust your withholding if appropriate. Your planner will typically work with you to project your income for the year and set your tax withholding accordingly. So if you have a cash crunch, that may be an indication that profits are not going to be what they were projected. Therefore, work with your planner to possibly adjust your withholding downward and make your paycheck bigger. Lastly, try to avoid borrowing money. While we generally recommend that you have a bank line of credit for true emergencies, try to avoid this. Remember that you're going to have increased future income in order to pay back the loan. Really focus on your profitability to pay back any outstanding short-term debts. If this is a chronic situation through you, or you seem to go from crisis to crisis, make sure that you're working with your planner to implement your long-term strategy of spending and saving.